Alright, welcome to ETN News. We're looking at the earthquakes first, which we're looking at a few things. But earthquakes first, and this is Hawaii, the Big Island, Mauna Loa, 1.8, 1.1 miles deep. And I saw activity over here this morning. I don't know where it went, but we've been getting activity over in this area, including Mauna Kea. So we got to start watching. And we only got one 2.5 and greater, and that's right near Pahala. And that is a 2.7, 22.6 miles deep. We've been showing a lot of activity around Pahala in quite a few years now. Something may be occurring down there. There's not no movement for nothing, put it that way. Alright, here's the other earthquakes, and here's Alaska. Got all small quakes all the way up through here. Let's see about the 2.5s and greater. Only two. A 2.6 point position. And that's 21.6 miles deep. And another 2.6. Southeast of McCarthy, Alaska, 6.3 miles deep. There's the 2.5s down through here, and let's see what we got. We got a 4.1. That's downgraded. I think it was a 4.3 when I seen it pop up. But that is southwest of Lamont, California, 7.5 miles deep. Plus we got another earthquake on top of that, 3.5 aftershock. And 2.9 south-southeast of Highland Park, California, 6.4 miles deep. That's just a 2.6 and a 2.7. Not much going on over here. 2.8 west-northwest of Walker, California. That fired up a couple years ago, and it just didn't let off for a long time. And a 2.6 east of Mineral, California, 3.7 miles deep. It's like up here in Idaho. There's always a foreshock, it's what they call it. Once you have a swarm, and if it keeps swarming and aftershocks just keep occurring for months and months, up to years, it can go 10, 20 years. But once it stops, we get a foreshock, like around Idaho, where we had all those aftershocks for the past few years. They're calmed down now, looking for a foreshock, bigger, but not tonight, I don't reckon. I hope not. Hope not ever. Alright, now over here we gotta look at this. Down here near Las Vegas, right there is Las Vegas, that little black dot. That's not too far from it. And this is a 1.0 east-southeast of Mount Charleston, Nevada, 0.7 miles deep. Once we start having activity, just like over here in the Carolinas and up toward New York, places like that, once we start having activity, it don't stop. Alright, over here at the New Madrid seismic zone, 2.4 northeast of Wilson City, Missouri, 4.0 miles deep. This one here is close to Las Vegas, really close. Alright, let's go over here and look at something else. This tsunami station, they turned it back on. Somebody must have called and got on them, because you can see right here is where they cut it off. I done an update on it was cut off. Now they cut it back on a couple of days later. Like I said, somebody must have called them or something, because they got it on now. Now let's go check out these storms. We got a storm down here, 0% chance in 2 days, and 20% chance in 7 days. Okay, this got one right here, disturbance 1, possible development area. Goes all the way into the Gulf of Mexico. Possible development area. Clear sky. And then over here, cloudy. That's all I see so far. But I'm sure things will ramp up soon, because the oceans are heating up, and heat causes storms, just like the anomalies coming across the North America plate. Heat causes storms, droughts, everything else behind that. It's a mess. And now let's look at the fire map, the anomalies, and over here in Hawaii, look how many spots is lit up. What are those from? Solar panel farms. Except for this one, yeah, that's a solar panel farm too. Right down through here's the solar panels, and here's some solar panels. And over here's a big area, solar panels. And that's solar panels. And down here is solar panels. What's going on over there on one of the islands in Hawaii? Now here's the big island. And let's go over here and check out one more thing, the event map. But first, let's look at this. We got a 6.3 around Vanuatu. And not much going on in South America still yet. I mean, we had a lot come up here up north, but nothing down along the coastline. 4.6 around Argentina. Still got some going across the plate up this way. We got a lot of continents moving. 5.1 Fiji region. Okay, now let's go check out the event map. And let's start up here at Wisconsin. Wisconsin. Hundreds of coffee products recalled over concerns of botulism contamination. Now, for over a few weeks now, boiled coffee, it stinks. And that's Folgers. So I don't know what's going on there. Our coffee, we dumped one container out. Kind of smelled like stale feed or something when it's boiling. So maybe this has something to do with that. But it's a shame. I mean, coffee's being contaminated. All right. Up here at New York, Philadelphia. Train strikes vehicle on East Hamilton. Okay. And we got in Ohio. Check out what happened there. It's getting bad. 10 injured in mass shooting in Ohio. Arkansas. 2 people were killed and 8 others wounded in shooting at a grocery store in South Arkansas, police say. And Houston, Texas. 2 women and 1 man was killed at their home. After a home invasion in West Houston. That was at their home. Now let's go over here and check out on the other side and see what's going on. Got some sickness going on up here. And mystery illness sweeps across tiny British island. Causes a lot of stomach sickness. And this one here, southern Germany sees explosion after mosquitoes after floods. So the mosquitoes had really exploded over there, Germany. Italy, Capra mayor blocks tourists after a water shortage. Now, there was a tourist found dead after a hike around Greece. It's got quite a bit of stuff here. 10 people drowned on the beaches within 24 hours in Egypt, Marsa, Matru beaches. It's like down here. Let me see. This may not be the spot. Okay, that's the West Nile virus. 21 Israelis diagnosed with the West Nile virus. 2 died over the weekend. That's bad stuff. Then we got Palestinian militants launch surprise land, air, and sea attack on Israel. And then the last thing on that, so Israel is winding down its Gaza operations, but he warns of a Lebanon war could be next. Now let's go check out something else here. Daily attack on the churches and everything. Russian Federation. Public incidents. Death toll rises. Main hospital shut after RSF attack. A group says. And that is down around Sudan. Heavy gunfire blasts heard in Sudan's capital. And everybody pronounced that one there if you can see it. Demonstrations, mass movements, Pakistan, electricity, water crisis sparked protests in Karachi. Oh, that's the mass movements. Then we got down here. This is don't make sense. Portable water supply disruption, India. The water crisis continues to form at tankers across the city. And then we got this right beside of it. This one's one of red. This one right beside of it. Well, get it straight here. Serial demonstrations, mass movements, India. Police deploy water cannons on protesters and severe water crisis. Now, water cannons? Where's the water going? There's a water crisis. I mean, just don't have no common sense. There's other ways to handle stuff like that. Wild bear attack, man critically hurt, India. It's going down here. Alcohol, toxic alcohol. And at the end, deaths from India, toxic alcohol rise from more than 50 people. We've had quite a few alcohol poisons over in that area through the years. Not exactly in that area, but on up the map. 2 suspected poachers shot and killed in Azam's, I can't pronounce that, it's a sanctuary. Forest officials says. I'd say it'd be hard to, hard to hide in a sanctuary if you're doing something like that. China launches Sino-French astrophysics satellite. Debris falls over populated area. Is there anything else on that? Nope. But you got debris that falls over it from their satellite. Taiwan, 9 injured after train hits rocks in a landslide. Got over here in Japan, I think it was a bear attack. Okay, suspected bear attack in central Japan. Rising attack rates. Well, I'd say where the sun is cooking the earth from all these anomalies, I'd say many animals don't have much places to eat. And around Sydney, Australia, mass bird cull ordered to stop flu at the second NSW farm, Australia. And then here's serial demonstrations, mass movements. New Caledonia, 9 was killed, and many buildings torched as fresh unrest erupts in New Caledonia. Wouldn't that make things worse? Like I said, common sense. Where did it go? South America. Car bomb kills 3, injures 9 in South Colombia. Social incident. Infected hazard. Brazil, 4,500 deaths in the region. Dengue, or however how they pronounce that. Some of these words is I can pronounce them fine until I go to do the update. Then I'm lost. It's crazy, but it happens. Wow, there's a lot going on in this world right now. Okay, I'll see you all in the next updates. Everybody stay safe, and we'll be watching. And the earthquake activity, the plates are moving, shifting. And let's go back and look at this fire map. I forgot to show you the anomalies. It's hard to keep up with this. Let's click back on this. And let's leave Hawaii. That's what we was looking at. This here is your anomaly. It moves across the map. Now, just to keep you updated, let's go back to the 23rd. It's right here, going off the east coast, coming in this spot, and that spot, California. Now, that's the 23rd. 24th, moves on over. Look how thick it got up this way. Now, like I said on my last update, earth grass is crunching, still even worse. All the grass is dying. I've always had a green, pretty yard, and not this year. It hasn't even got in the middle of the summer yet, and it's already crunchy. Dead leaves just falling off the trees. It's just awful. Okay, the 25th, they ain't nothing yet. It's not showing anything, but the 24th, yesterday, well, that's today. It is thick. And those do move across the map, bringing heat. Heat causes storms. Heat causes droughts. The sun being destroyed causes this, causes the droughts, all that stuff. And, you know, I just don't know if it's deliberate or accidental. The plates moving across. The magma moving across. That just don't look like that it would move in this sort of line. Not like that. In an angle and starting over here and staying in an angle, starting out from the beginning over here. Don't it look like it's being done? And if it is being done, they got the sun involved in it, destroying the sun along with everything else. And it's going to get warmer every winter. That's the good part about it. You won't have to have as much wood for your fire, but after so many years, it might be 30 years from now, but I really believe the next generation will see an ice age, because once the earth heats up so hot, it will counter-react and it will bring ice age. I don't care how they look at it. And right now, everything's melting up north and everything. All this used to be ice. It's all melting. It's even melting around Greenland. There's not much of Greenland even left anymore. It's coming in so far. So you can get ready for some storms, droughts, all that stuff, especially across North America. And I'll see you next time. I'll be watching.